And so the first thing I'm going to talk about here, this plain bagel boy, he's come on YouTube from the very beginning calling himself an analyst. And the fact is that he's not an analyst. Now, I guess he can call himself an analyst. Kevin Pathrath, the fraudster, liar, piece of shit, con man, calls himself an analyst, right? Tom Nash calls himself an analyst. So I guess Mr. Coffin feels that he can call himself an analyst because he has a certification, certified financial analyst. Well, guess what, folks? That doesn't make you an analyst in the securities industry. In fact, if you look at the CFA Institute, the organization in charge of providing the exams and giving the designation, you will see you're not supposed to call yourself an analyst. You're breaking their rules if you call yourself an analyst, unless you are a legitimate analyst working at a Wall Street firm or some other major designation where they have real analysts and real research departments. Okay? And Mr. Coffin needs to hear this because he's a little child. You see, he hasn't even been in the business 8 years. He doesn't know jack shit. You're supposed to call yourself a CFA charter holder. A CFA charter holder. That's the designation. You're not supposed to call yourself an analyst. Those are the rules from the CFA Institute. A charter holder. Okay? So, but he wants to tell you he's an analyst. And he's not. He works for a little shop, a little tiny shop, a handful of people. Hey, Mr. Coffin, if you're an analyst like you claim, show me your fucking research. Show me your publications. Where are they? Let's take a look at your research department. What are the resources there? You understand? Folks, just because his firm, and he's a Canadian, so the specific regulations are probably going to be a little bit different than in the U.S., but I do know for a fact in the U.S., if you are working at a Wall Street firm, you can't call yourself an analyst, no matter how qualified you are. Okay? Can't do it. You can't even, and I told this story before, I wasn't allowed to highlight my scientific background for compliance reasons, because that would imply that I know a lot about the companies, the biotech companies. Okay. So I guess, any firm can say, well, you're an analyst. That doesn't make you an analyst. Okay. I could call myself an analyst when I was working on Wall Street because I was analyzing the stocks. I was analyzing things for my customers. Does that make me an analyst? No, it doesn't. You know why? Because an analyst in the securities industry has a specific role, a specific job. If they're working on the sell side, retail, right? Their specific job is to come up with research reports to provide to the customers, the financial advisors, the brokers, and other things. If they're on the buy side, working for funds, their job is also to create research, to create research reports for the fund. Okay? And just anybody that's just writing a little rinky-dink research, it doesn't mean you're a fucking real analyst, a legitimate analyst, okay? Where are you going to learn to be a real analyst? You're not going to learn working for some little fucking shop, okay, of little RIA advisors. You're going to learn going through a Wall Street program, working on Wall Street, having all types of resources available to you, okay? So I take offense that Mr. Coffin has been masquerading himself as an analyst. Okay? Obviously, it's not nearly as bad as a person like Meet Kevin or Tom Nash. But the problem is that people think he's a real analyst. He's not. People kind of know, the dummies that have fallen for Kevin kind of know he's full of shit. But so this guy has a different crew of followers, a different cult. You understand? And just because maybe he maybe is more qualified to claim he's an analyst than Kevin doesn't mean he's legit. Doesn't mean it's right. It's either right or wrong. There's no in between. There's no, well, it's better than Kevin. That doesn't work. No, sorry. It doesn't work. So my point is this. Why would he do that? Was it sheer ignorance? Maybe it's like Patrick Boyle. He wanted to come on YouTube. Hey, I'm an analyst. Follow me. I can make money selling ads. Right? You all understand what I'm saying? It's about his intentions. Now, I don't know. I'm just telling you what I'm observing. Maybe because he's such a child, maybe he's just ignorant. Maybe he didn't know. Okay, maybe that's what it is. Okay. I mean, do you really think, why is he the only analyst on YouTube with a channel? Think about that one. Because he's not really an analyst. I mean, he can call himself one. His firm can say, well, he's an analyst. It doesn't mean anything. They're a little five-man shop. It means nothing. Okay? So, I want to point that out. The first thing. Second thing, take a look at his channel. Let's see now. Here we go. Working as an analyst. No, you're not. I thought you were working as a portfolio manager. And by the way, portfolio manager, this is a fancy term that these guys will use. What it basically means, folks, portfolio manager, really the term means, it means you're running a fund. Okay? This guy, when he's talking portfolio, what he means is that he's in charge of client accounts. Okay? I think it's a disingenuous use of the term, by the way. So, and if you go on his company's website, I've gone on there, I've seen nothing, like nothing. Where's hey, you're an analyst. Show us what your company has to say. You're the analyst. Tell us what's going on. You're not going to find that, folks. Okay? I mean, look at this guy. Sponsorships. Bottom line, if you're doing well in your business, you're not on YouTube. Okay? You're not on YouTube. So you notice, of course, he does a little video on Andrew Left. I'm sure it was after my video. See for yourself. I mean, take a look at his video and take a look at mine, and you ask yourself where the real insight is, where the real insider info is. I was following Left for 10 fucking years. Okay? I'm the one that tipped off the SEC. Okay? But he wants to get in on the grift. He wants to get in on the grift. Right? He's reporting news. Oh, I've got a lot of subscribers. It's easy money. Okay? And meanwhile, who's he selling advertisements for? You got it? He's a partner with scammers because he's selling advertisements for YouTube, which is a scam organization, a scam company, which is selling advertisements for scammers. You understand? Why is your channel monetized, boy? Huh? Why? If you're monetizing your channel, your business partner with the scam artists on YouTube, because you're making money renting out your ad space on your videos to scam artists. Okay? And so you can see just kind of useless, stupid videos. Look, investment analyst reacts to, right? Investment analyst. You see, because, it's going to show up in the, oh, wow, an analyst. Oh, an analyst. Oh, wow. You understand. That's, he's a grifter. Richard Coffin is a fucking grifter. Now, say, well, he's not as bad as Meet Kevin. He's not as bad as these other. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You understand? Grifter's a grifter. Okay. And so another thing I want to point out is that he kind of hangs out with Patrick Boyle. He's kind of has a little bromance. And so what he tries to do is he tries to make himself seem legitimate by, oh, well, we're the serious financial guys, me and Patrick Boyle and this other guy, this like European economist guy, this guy, okay? To make them out like, oh, wow. He teams up with this Jasper guy. This Jasper, unfortunately, my mic wasn't working. This Jasper Singh, he's a fucking con man. Absolute fraudster con man. Hey, and of course, why did he team up with it? Because, well, he had more viewers. He had more subs. So Plain Bagel benefited from that. You see that? So, and then, this is a guy who, he wants to tell you about the Big Short and the financial crisis. Why doesn't he want to interview me? Don't you want to interview me, boy? I'm the big swinging fucking dick. You don't believe it? Take a fucking look, boy. Take a look. Take a look. Take a look. Okay? Uh-huh. I'm the top fucking dog. I'm the big swinging fucking dick. That's fact. It's proven. Got it? Big swinging fucking dick is stupid low to call you out. Because the big swinging fucking dick is an honest motherfucker. So that's all I really have to say. I haven't even looked into this guy. Maybe at some point I probably won't have time to look at his stuff just because there's so many fucking scammers out there. It's just ridiculous. But that's I think I've pretty much got this guy covered. If you compare him to, say, on the worst scale of grifter, bullshit artist, deception, dishonest, scammer, from 1 to 10, we say Kevin is at 10, right? Kevin is at 10. Tom Nash is at 10. Everything Money is at 10. They all have their different way, but they're pretty much Felix is at 10, right? This guy obviously is not close to 10. Okay? He's not. But does it make him any better? He's obviously much lower. It's more of a subtle thing. Okay? I would give it maybe a 3, which is very low compared to those guys. Maybe even a 2. But folks, you can't go through your life and say, well, he's not as much of a grifter, so I'm going to listen to him. No, it doesn't work that way. You understand? You can't, it's not the way it's done. Either a person is honest and has honest intentions and is competent, or they're not. It's that simple. Now, he knows who I am, guaranteed. Ask him, why wouldn't you want to interview the guy that predicted the financial crisis? The only guy that really did. Don't you want to? Wow, what an opportunity. You understand, folks? Because he's not about that. He's not about delivering, good information to people. He's about the fucking grift, just like all these motherfuckers. But he wants to come across, oh, well, I'm different. No, you're not. You can't post a bunch of bullshit and sell courses because of your firm. That's why you have a more, a different approach. And your firm The knuckleheads running your firm are fucking stupid for even letting you have a YouTube channel, because I don't give a fuck what they think or what you think. You're exposing legal liability. Legal liability, buddy. Trust me, I know how attorneys are. You're exposing your firm for fucking lawsuits based upon what comes out of your mouth, because they'll find something. Any of the customers of this guy's company. That's why real investment firms will never allow a person who deals with customer accounts, a financial advisor, so on and so forth, to go on YouTube. Why do you think you don't have any financial advisors on YouTube from Merrill Lynch or JP Morgan or those other firms? Have you ever wondered why? You know how many fucking brokers there are at Merrill Lynch, Bank of America? I don't know now, but I mean, when I was in the business, there were 20 fucking thousand. And I know they cut them down back to, I think they were cut them to 14 to 12. You know, they still have several thousand. I don't know how many they have. Have you ever wondered why you never see, there's not a single financial advisor or analyst, real analyst, from major firms on YouTube? Why is that? Why? Why? Ask yourself, have you never asked yourself that question? If you've never wondered that, I think you've had your head up your fucking ass. I'm telling you why. First of all, they've got real jobs. And second of all, it's a legal liability. It's a legal landmine. They can't do it. They're not allowed to do it. Okay? So that's all I have to say about this guy. Let me get to Patrick Boyle now, because these guys are teaming up. Now, so he did a video about this recent stock drop. I mean, hey, boy, you're a news broadcaster. Broadcast it after it happened. I'm the fucking forecaster. You see? What day was this here? Yeah. So on the actual bottom, the Monday, I was actually telling people to buy, my subscribers to buy. Buy. You understand, folks? If you're getting a real analyst, I mean, hey, dude, why aren't you coming out and telling us, oh, well, I can't do that, I'm not going to give any fun. Well, then get the fuck off YouTube. You've been in the business. You spent most of the time in this business studying for exams. You don't have any real fucking experience. So anyway, so let's take a look at this now. He wants to give you some, well, why everything is down and this. And the reality is that the stock market was going down prior to the two big days in early August, I guess the 4th and the 5th, and then the 8th on Monday. Okay? It was going down starting in the middle of July. There was some weird things already going on. Okay? But anyway, I'm not going to talk about that. It's just another opportunity for him, right? Oh, this is in the news. Okay, I'll make a video and make a lot of money. Okay? Why you shouldn't try to time the crash. What does that mean? I mean, does that mean you shouldn't be buying? Right? Okay, you can't, that's difficult to time on Thursday and Friday going down. But shouldn't you be buying? Right? Or maybe you shouldn't. I mean, what's ahead? Is a recession coming? Right? He doesn't fucking know anything. He doesn't fucking know anything. He's on YouTube for a reason, folks. Okay? All these guys on YouTube are fucking clowns. All of them. So let's get to Patrick Boyle now. Because Patrick Boyle is the one I got a real big beef about. Okay? I mean, this guy, I'll give him some slack because he's a child. He's a kid. He's naive. He doesn't know how the industry works. Okay? But if he has a serious career, I mean, shouldn't you focus on your career? I mean, yeah, he doesn't get a full pass at all because he teamed up with this Jaspert, obvious con man. Jaspert is the Indian version of Meet Kevin. Okay? Obvious fucking con man. Tell him I fucking said it too. Okay? I mean, this guy looks like he came out of a bottle, right? Came out of a genie bottle. So, I mean, it's not only that. He also, I did a little research on this guy a while back. I forgot about it actually. He was selling NFTs. He had his own NFTs. He wanted to make money selling NFTs. He's selling merchandise. I mean, think about that for a second. Take a look at this video. Who is Ray Dalio? Now, is he going to tell you who Ray Dalio really is? You want to know who Ray Dalio is? Watch my shit on Ray Dalio. He's going to tell you what you hear in the media. Oh, Ray Dalio, he's a great. Is he going to tell you the real fucking deal? No, because he's too fucking stupid. He doesn't know shit. Do you actually think you're going to get, like, the truth from this guy? You're only going to get the truth if it's politically correct. It doesn't upset anybody. You understand? He doesn't want to make any waves. He wants to be popular. So when you have a person like that, you can't trust them. They're not honest. They want to be popular. Why? Well, get more views, more subscribers, make more money selling ads for scammers. You all understand what I'm talking about? Hopefully you do. We're talking about a certain type of psychology of a personality, of a character. You understand? It's not good. Okay? But let me go ahead and show you here, actually. I mean, I've got to... He was selling NFTs and a bunch of garbage. Anyway, let's get here to Patrick Boyle. Now, so you'll notice his video was on the 11th. Where is it here? On the 11th, or I'm sorry, the 8th. The 8th, yeah, right? The 8th. This was the Monday. This was when the market bottomed. So he should have come out and said, I'm buying. I'm buying. But he's telling you what? Don't try and time the crash. You fucking idiot. You're a clown. That's what you are. Clown, clown, clown. Let's take a look. Oh, I got the dates wrong. Yeah, it was the 30th. It was the 1st and the 2nd. The 5th was Monday. So this was the bottom. This is when I had a webinar during market hours telling people I was buying Nvidia, buying. Well, I'm not going to say all the stocks. And so he comes out the 8th after it looks like it's already bottomed. Right? Okay, fine. And now let's look at Patrick Boyle. Patrick Boyle comes out with his video a few days later on the 11th. Because you know why? He saw his boy made a video and he wants to ride piggyback. Because Patrick Boyle, this guy is completely useless. His content is fucking useless. Okay? He just goes over news stories that's already been covered on CNBC a month earlier. Pretending like, well, he's going to explain it. Hey, buddy, you got the explanation from the media. If that's all you can do, you're fucking useless. Because you think the media is going to be right? Most of the time, they're not. Okay? So, that's not all. We're not done yet. Let's go back to Mr. Coffin's page here. Take a look. Take a look. Shouldn't there be flames in the thumbnail? Because, you see, Richard's like, well, I'm not going to make this a panic thing. In other words, I'm better than other YouTube guys because they're getting you to panic. You understand? It's the Tom Nash Strategy. Tom Nash. Oh, don't smash nothing. Don't buy nothing. Oh, really? Why do you got your affiliate links? Why are you begging for Patreon? You understand. Folks, action speaks much louder than words. Focus on the actions, not their words. Okay? But anyway, my point is that, Mr. Coffin has got a slick little way here of showing you panic, but pretending like he's not. $6.4 trillion stock drop. You understand? He's in it just like everyone else. They want the same clickbait. Clickbait ads. They're fucking selling ads for scammers. And I'm going to be posting. I'm building up my archives, my files, YouTube scam ads. You're going to see. I'm going to be posting a ton of them. And I'm also going to talk about what scam ads these guys on each channel, what scam ads are playing. So notice this. Shouldn't there be flames in the thumbnail? So this serves two purposes. Let me break down the psychology for you so you understand what's going on. This is, I don't know if it's still here. Well, it's going to show up here on my thing. Oh, didn't show up. Yeah, I guess he didn't publish the comment. I basically said, Patrick Boyle, you're fucking dishonest grifter. But anyway, this serves two purposes. The first purpose is he wants to check in. He wants to you'll see, I'm sure, follow this guy's channel. Patrick Boyle's going to pop in. Why? He did the same thing. He's doing the same thing that the Spencer Cornelia, scumbag fucking piece of shit, loser, was doing for the longest time on CoffeeZilla's channel. He'd post, oh yeah, good video. Why? They're doing the same type of content. They want the same subscribers. It's a way to fucking, what's the word? I can't think of the word. To get their subscribers. I think it falls into the dishonest realm. Okay? I think it does. You're showing your character, Patrick. Okay? That's what he's doing. And so basically, that's the first point. Second point, he's saying, well, good for you. You're not showing flames. You're not showing panic. That's good. Right? And like, yeah. And of course, that's to give you all the impression, yeah, well, because he's an honest guy. He's different than the other YouTubers. And Patrick, he gets it too. They're different guys. They're in a different league. No, they're not. Same bullshit. Grifters. No value. Misrepresenting yourselves. Misrepresentation. Right? Patrick Boyle misrepresents himself. Richard Coffin does. So, and I mentioned how, well, you don't need flames. Take a look at this headline here. 6.4 trillion, right? You understand, folks? Clickbait. Clickbait's dishonest, by the way. So, and then take a look to the side here. Do it sit here? Of course, you understand, folks, you think this is an accident? Patrick Boyle, how do you think he showed up in the logarithm? I'm sorry, the algorithm, right? How do you think he showed up in the algorithm? This is also why Patrick Boyle posted a comment here. You all probably don't know this, but this is also part of the algorithm, the way it works. Okay? To make sure that he shows up in the algorithm of Richard's videos. Hey, Richard, do you understand Patrick is playing your ass? Do you realize that? Kind of like how Elon Musk played Donald Trump's ass recently, which I'll talk about here shortly with that interview, by the way. I don't know if you all know that. Elon Musk played Trump's ass. You see that, Richard? He's pretending to be your buddy so he can get more views. That's the source of the bromance on his end, by the way. You've been played, Richard. I feel bad for you. Same thing with Spencer Cornelia in CoffeeZilla. Spencer Cornelia did the same fucking thing. Folks, you may think it's not a big deal. I'm pointing this out because it tells you about the motivations, the character of these people. It tells you they're not honest, and they're not going to be honest. Can you trust Patrick Boyle when he's pulling this conniving shit? Right? So let's take a look at Patrick Boyle now. So you can see his video 3 days later. And you notice how he's dressing up, right? Folks, let me give you another rule to spot con artists. I've given you all many rules over the years, or over the years I've, not years, over the videos on ScamTube, okay? Things that I have learned over the years. This is a telltale sign. Anybody who wears a blazer or a suit making a video that is doing it and they don't need to, they're a scammer. Write it the fuck down. Why are you wearing a suit? Because they want to be perceived. Oh, well, he's official. He's professional. Well, I'm going to listen to him. Okay. Got it? Think about it. This guy is at home. He's preparing for his video. He's making his script, right? He's practicing off his teleprompter. And these people, they can't even speak, on the fly. They have to have a fucking script. And then he's ready to do the video. Think about it. So he goes in his bedroom and he dresses up. I mean, isn't that a little fake? You understand? Remember, he's a hedge fund manager. He should be able to, boom, just give you stuff off the fly. He can't do that. Right? He can't do it. He's a fake. Got it? So, before we get to this here, move on, take a look. So, he's got his affiliate links. Where's the FTC disclosure? It's not here. If you don't know what the disclosure is, the FTC affiliate disclosure and the endorsement disclaimer, if you don't know exactly how that works, and if you're posting this shit, you should know. I've been exposing this shit for years. All these people on YouTube, they don't have a proper FTC affiliate disclosure. They're frauds. They're breaking federal law, U.S. federal law. That's a goddamn motherfucking fact. Write it the fuck down. Let me repeat. It's a goddamn motherfucking fact. Anybody that doubts me doesn't know my track record. Don't ever doubt anything I fucking say until you can prove it otherwise. The default is fact. Anything I say, that's default. Or I have opinions, okay? My opinions can be right as well. You understand what it's about, credibility, folks? You find someone who's credible, right? That's the key. Spend all your time understanding if someone's really credible. You find that person, you're going to learn a lot from that person. Credible and honest. Okay? Go through, look at the FTC website, Federal Trade Commission. You're supposed to post the disclosure, not at the bottom. He doesn't even have it at the bottom. You're supposed to post it right next to it, where people can see the association. He doesn't have it anywhere. Okay? He's breaking U.S. federal law. Got it? All these guys are doing. I pointed this out 2 years ago. Okay? They're all fucking fugitives, as far as I'm concerned. Because it's quite obvious. I mean, they're guilty. So, they're all guilty. But, when you've got these FTX whores that were selling unregistered securities, breaking U.S. security laws, Tom Nash, Meet Kevin, Graham Stephan, Andre Zick, Jasper, Genie out of the bottle guy, and a few other scammers, they did it, and guess what happened to them? Nothing. Nothing. Because the law firm that went after them, the Moskowitz law firm in Miami, as I mentioned, they're a bunch of fucking, they're lightweights. They're fucking, all they wanted was a little settlement. They weren't really going to sue anybody. They just want a settlement. They want the easy fucking money. Lightweight fucking clowns. That's the problem. Okay? Too stupid to realize Kevin had a shitload to lose, and he got out of it easy. So what do you think is going to happen? Graham Stephan settled for $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, and he made hundreds of thousands of dollars pushing a fucking scam. You think these guys aren't going to push scams again? Holy shit, why wouldn't they? Crime pays. Because you've got this platform called ScamTube. Needs to be shut down. Big fucking problem, folks. People are suffering. People have lost everything. And nothing's been done. Why am I the only one bringing this up? Patrick Boyle, he wants to sell you his bullshit books that are completely useless. Absolutely useless. He wants you to buy him a coffee. Give him money. Patreon, send me money. Right? You can contact this guy, tell him what I think of him. Okay? They want me to they want to give me the story. Go live with me. Let's ask some questions. Right? Remember, this is a guy who came out, just to remind you, fresh from memory, he came out and started marketing himself as a hedge fund manager. And I knew he wasn't a hedge fund manager. Folks, ask yourself the question, what hedge fund manager is going to start a fucking YouTube channel? I mean, you all understand? If I see a hedge fund manager with a YouTube channel, I can guarantee you the hedge fund's going to blow the fuck up. Okay, first of all. Second of all, you can't do it. It's very difficult because you are putting yourself in a legal jeopardy. You're supposed to be focusing on running the hedge fund. But now you're on YouTube all the time? Come on. Okay? Right? The only reason why a hedge fund manager would be on YouTube is because they're really fucking shitty. Their returns suck ass, and they're trying to lure in the sheep. You understand? They're trying to lure dummies into their fund. People who have really no sophistication, insufficient sophistication to really analyze a fund. So they're going to be sold off media celebrity status instead. Okay. I did a video. I exposed a great example. In fact, I just thought about this. Jeffrey Gunla. What's the name of his bullshit company? Third Point, or no, what is it? I exposed this guy's returns. Completely fucking dog shit. I think he has a channel. Oh yeah, Double Line Capital. Double Line Capital. Here we go. Double Line Capital. Okay. So let's take a look. I mean, really terrible fucking returns. I mean, if you didn't look at the video, take a look. Then ask yourself, I showed folks, it's not that goddamn difficult. He's being promoted as a superstar all the time. Oh, Jeffrey Gunn. Okay. He's a fund man. Okay, let's take a look at how your goddamn funds have done. Complete disaster. Not this year, not last year, fucking inception. Watch the video. I already exposed this guy. This is who the media pumps up. They got the right last name. You got it? Wink, motherfucking wink. The right last name. They're in the crew, in the tribe. They're all experts. They're experts at taking your fucking money and leaving you with the bag empty when their funds blow the fuck up. Whether it's Peter Schiff, Harry Dent. That's right. Harry Dent used to have some funds. You didn't know that, did you? Harry Dent had some ETFs a long time ago. I exposed that shit on my website a long time ago. His ETFs blew the fuck up. And what's shocking is that his ETFs were kind of a fund of the funds. In other words, he did not even have individual stocks. He had ETFs in his ETF, and they blew up even. Kid you not. You don't think I know all these motherfuckers? Folks, been following this shit for a long time. Nobody can come close to me on all this shit. So that's why I say, you think I'm that big swinging dick, the top dog, knows all these guys in the financial industry and all their bullshit? You think I can't spot these YouTube fucking grifters without even thinking? Are you serious? It's too easy. Here you go. So double line. So he's got a channel here. Why? Folks, why do you think he's spending all his time on CNBC? Real hedge fund managers aren't on TV. It's very rare. Very, very rare. This guy's on TV all the time. Why? He's trying to market himself. He's trying to get funds because his performance sucks. So he's relying on the dumbasses who watch CNBC, who watch YouTube, to focus more on, he's on TV, he must be an expert. Don't even look at his performance. Okay? It's terrible. You got it? You see that? That's why he's on YouTube. You understand? People focus on media celebrity status. Oh, I know his name. I've seen his face on TV. Okay? So, motherfucking what? Show me the goddamn performance. That's what fucking matters. The goddamn performance. Does it not? Yeah, it does. Unless you're a fucking airhead with rocks in your head. Got it? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Make sense? Makes sense. Now, I could talk this way. I could curse, get a little excited, get a little mad. You know why? I'm the big swinging fucking dick. I write the goddamn rules. You got it? I'm not here to make you like me and sound like a pseudo-intellectual. And you know why? I've got the fucking results. I'm the BSD. You understand? I've got the goods. So I can do anything I want, any way I want. Because you know what? I'm not fucking wrong. You understand? You can just go through and see for yourself. So that's how I knew Patrick Boyle from the beginning. Several years ago, he was coming on YouTube claiming to be a hedge fund manager, and I knew that wasn't the case. I knew, because, okay, let's say, okay, he's a hedge fund manager. His fund is shit, let's say, and he's looking on YouTube for investors. Okay. The problem was he was e-begging. That's how I knew there's no fucking way. You have a hedge fund manager e-begging on YouTube? Join my Patreon? What? What? So I knew it was bullshit. And guess what? I repeatedly posted on his channel, on his videos, you're not a hedge fund manager. You're a former hedge fund manager. That's a big difference. Why aren't you telling the truth? Those comments always got deleted. Okay? It makes a huge difference, folks. Why? Because if you're a former hedge fund manager, that means you probably failed. Okay? And it also means that you're no longer involved in the markets. If you're a hedge fund manager, a current one, that means, well, on a daily basis, you know what's going on in the markets, right? This is why you don't get anything from this guy. I mean, think about it. Now, has he ever come out and broken down something right when it happened? Fuck no. He doesn't know what the fuck's going on. This guy, well, I'm a professor. He's got a master's, a fucking MBA. Okay? An MBA. Anyone can teach fucking theory. Can you make money? And this CoffeeZilla fucking rascal, he used this guy to validate his thoughts on the trading scammers. And as I mentioned, Patrick Boyle did not slap the trading scam down hard at all. Why? Because Patrick Boyle was doing that. Patrick Boyle was trading commodities. That's all short-term trading. It's gambling. Okay? And he was doing futures contracts, options, all bullshit. CoffeeZilla, the idiot that he is, got the wrong guy. A guy that failed doing what these trading gurus promote. That's why this guy didn't come down like he should have, criticizing these fake investment gurus, because he was doing the same thing. He was doing, a fund, small fund, right? The difference is the guys on YouTube are selling their courses to people. You understand? So Patrick Boyle is a very dishonest motherfucker, as far as I'm concerned. Okay? I wouldn't say the same about Bagel Boy. I think Patrick Boyle, I think Bagel Boy, some of it is, naive, young. Patrick Boyle's older. This guy's obviously desperate. He needs money. And he wants it the easy way. He wants to sell ads for scammers. Okay. Patrick, at least use a FTC affiliate disclosure here for your NordPass. And Nord is a scam company, by the way. I've had them. They fucking tried to rip me off. I had to get a chargeback on my credit card. That's right. Fucking crooks. Folks, any company with an affiliate model, I'm telling you, it's scammy. Companies that use affiliate models as their main source of sales and marketing are scams. Some are big scams, some are scammy. I'm telling you, it's fact. Write it down. My experience. You would think Nord, which is a VPN company, okay, so a VPN, okay, it's not a scam. Well, think again. There's many ways to scam people. Okay? They can give you a renewal, claim you're getting a certain rate, but give you a much higher rate. And then once you find out, oh, sorry, 30 days has passed. It's like, that's what happened to me. I had to get a chargeback. I had to complain to my credit card company. Okay? So, anyway, that's what I want to talk about with these two guys. Okay? Let's take a look at his channel here. Let's
Patrick Boyle, and this is the Patrick Boyle on Finance YouTube channel. I'm a hedge fund manager, a university professor, and a former investment banker. I've worked in...
You hear that? He wasn't a hedge fund manager when he started his YouTube channel. Okay? The evidence is there. I've got the evidence. He's a liar.
Finance for over 20 years. This channel is all about quantitative finance, which is my main interest. By subscribing, you'll see videos explaining what's happening in markets right.
Yeah, once again, folks, he couldn't do it. Okay? He couldn't do it. He was trying to trade. He was trying to day trade. And it didn't work. It didn't work out for him. This is what CoffeeZilla needs to be uncovering, is what I've just exposed. CoffeeZilla is a fucking joke. He's a danger because people think that he's a detective. If he's not exposing a fraud, then the person's not a fraud. No, he's a useful idiot. Okay? He's a useful idiot.
Right now, you'll learn about financial derivatives, corporate finance, and how traders use statistics.
You hear that? He's promoting trading. He's promoting trading. You see that?
You'll see interviews with some of the most interesting people in the financial industry. In addition, I'll occasionally post longer form documentaries that teach you about the history of financial markets. I've posted over 100 videos on a variety of financial topics that are suited to everyone, from a beginner through to an industry professional.
So why would you post stuff to a bunch of kids that are going to learn just enough to blow themselves up? You understand, folks? Complete scumbag. Do you think the people that follow him have a clue? I don't even know anybody that knows this guy even has a clue what a fucking shyster he is. What a manipulative dirtbag that this guy is. He's just putting people in harm's way. That's all he's doing. He's making money off it. Patreon, memberships, selling ads. That's it. Take a look. I mean, take a look at his videos. What is this? This is news. What is this? Right? Let's take a look here. Look at this nonsense. What is this? Now, in the beginning, apparently he was doing more like textbook stuff that like doesn't help you in the real world. Okay. But nobody cared. Nobody wanted to watch it. So he's doing, I mean, look at this. He's doing what everything money's doing. What's a forward contract? What are futures contracts? Okay, why would you start someone off that doesn't know this stuff, that's very advanced stuff, that's very risky, it's considered gambling? What are you doing? Why are you doing this? Isn't this what the YouTube trading scammers do? Right? You understand what I'm saying, folks? Futures, options. You got it? How is he significantly different than all these trading guru scammers on YouTube? How? Somebody tell me how. He's a little different. He doesn't have courses yet. And I guess that's not where he's going to go now, because he's got his niche. You see? Probably he was going to make courses. I'm pretty sure. He started with his books, right? See this? And this is a guy that CoffeeZilla wanted to interview to bust the whole trading claims thing. He's doing the same thing. You see that? And I'm going to be showing you all evidence, by the way. As I mentioned before, I have evidence, email evidence from somebody that sent me, who apparently several years ago contacted CoffeeZilla and told him to get me, because I've been exposing all these bullshit for years. And guess what, CoffeeZilla? He didn't want to do it. So, I'm sorry, I'm not interested, because he's naming this certain group of people that's involved in this stuff. He doesn't want to do that. It's a hard pass. You understand? CoffeeZilla doesn't. What does that have to do with anything? You understand, folks? CoffeeZilla wants to protect his tribe. That's right. You understand what I'm saying, folks? A world-class authority, one of the top investment analysts in the world, me, maybe the top. And you think about that. A guy that's been exposing fraudsters and scammers for almost 20 years. The top guy in the world exposing scammers and fraudsters. Certainly in the financial industry and financial media. Okay? Doesn't want to talk to me. Instead, he gets Patrick Boyle. Think about that. Total piece of shit. CoffeeZilla, you're a fucking fraud. You're a fucking fraud. I'm going to show that evidence, but I've got it. I've got the emails I was sent. Okay? I was like, oh shit. It's funny. Folks, this is what I'm talking about. When you look at a person's character, understand, are they about the truth? Right? These people on YouTube, if they're monetizing their channel, they're fucking scammers. Every single motherfucking one of them, I'm telling you. They're in it for the money. When you're in something for the money, you're going to do dishonest things. You're going to do things that aren't eventually are going to be bad, even if you start off honest. Most people on YouTube, they start off dishonestly. They're fucking crooks. This is the place. This is the ClickBank. ClickBank is a bullshit affiliate site, complete scams. This is the new ClickBank. The video ClickBank is YouTube. Everyone who starts YouTube channel, they do it for the money. And if you don't understand what's wrong with that and how that's going to create bullshit and scams and shit content, you probably are hopeless in life. Okay. So that's all I've got for these two knuckleheads, these two dishonest grifters. And I'm going to come back in a little while maybe and do Martin Armstrong. This guy, Martin Armstrong, this guy's a felon, a Ponzi scheme piece of shit. Okay. Complete fraudster. This guy has all types of little tactics he uses. And we're going to go over that. It would take me a long time to really expose. I mean, I have my dossier on Martin Armstrong is fucking extensive. Extensive. So I'll probably just review this guy. And it's important to understand. This is why I say, folks, if you understand what's going on, Martin Armstrong, his whole thing is he's aligned with the gold pumpers, the doomsday guys. Okay, I'll explain all this stuff. Eventually, if you learn enough about what's going on with all these scammers, you're going to see the big picture. You're going to see how it all works, the psychology, the network. Okay, I know it all. I've been studying it for a long time, and it's. And why doesn't somebody want to interview me about that, folks? These people on YouTube are all fucking frauds. You can write that down. They're all dishonest pieces of shit. I guess I'm going to close with one thing here. I'm going to start. I'll probably do another stream here in a little bit with Martin, and I'm going to close with this. Actually, I'm going to close with this because I was thinking about this. I ran across this recently, and I want to show you guys. Can find the video, and probably most of you won't appreciate it. Showing what people were doing back in YouTube's early days, the types of videos they were posting, okay, and why they were posting those videos before really there was much of monetization going on. I'm going to show you this video. It's just an example. And this is for people who can appreciate real music. That's not this computer generated hip hop rap bullshit. I'm talking jazz. I'm talking real instruments. Okay. I'm going to show you this now. I found it. This is just one example, and yes, I think it's quite remarkable. Actually, and so hold on a second here. Get back to the screen. So this is a video. It was posted in 17 years ago, 2007, just a year after YouTube started, or I don't know when Google bought them. This is what people were doing. They were posting videos because they wanted to. They weren't asking for money, right? This is what YouTube was good for. And this is the band that used to play at mainly Epcot Center, Disney World. They were called Future Core. Amazing band.
Hey, Jake, here we go.
probably don't know this, but this piece that they're playing is extremely difficult. It's professional level. And apparently these guys played 7 times a day, every day. This was from 1990s, so it's 30 years old. Not good quality sound. You hear those high notes? I mean, this is so, folks, what are you getting today? So people posting, used to post performances, nice things, good things. What do you get today? A lot of horse shit. This is not going to, people wouldn't even post this today if this band existed, which it doesn't anymore, unfortunately. It's not going to make money. You understand, folks? You're the sucker. If you're tuning into ad-based content, you're the fucking stooge. You're the pigeon. You're the dipshit. You're the dummy that's being exploited and you don't realize it. Ad-based content is a fucking scam. You're getting fucked. Okay? That's all I've got.